Hey folks, it's the Red, and welcome back to Let's Play Shantae and the Seven Sirens. We were just about to begin the second labyrinth of the game, so let's get right to it. Welcome to the Coral Mine. A labyrinth so grand, you won't be-reef it. This place also has a lot of gems, so we're going to be finding plenty of secrets around here as well. So right off the bat, we're going to need to find ourselves a key so that we can go to the right. But we're going to need to go through a few of these rooms first. First, we have a golem that we're going to need to contend with. When it rolls into a ball, just jump over it, wait for him to start hurling his rocks into the air, and that will be your opportunity to hair whip it to death. Simple. And then in this room, we've got a little bit of height here. We'll go ahead and jump on up. And wow, that's a pretty early heart squid. One of the three that we need to find around here. And yeah, more jars. And here in the next room, we have a new enemy, the crystal crab. If you use your dance, you can pull the crystals off of them, and that will expose them and make them vulnerable. Even your weakest attack will be enough to take them out. And here's the main type of puzzle that we're going to be encountering in this labyrinth. Basically, we just have to move these blocks around in order to line up, in order to make a fireball come out of that pipe up top by pulling on this chain, and then it will come down and form a key for us. Although, having been freshly molded, I have to imagine it's extremely hot right now. You got a 3rd-degree burn! But wait, we're not done in this room just yet. If we use the seer magic here, we can reveal an open passage up here in the corner. So let's climb on up. And hey, look! More money! Guess that one was a little too low. But yeah, there are some secrets to be found here and there, and seer magic will lead us to them. Alright, so let's go on back to the right and put our key to work. Be careful on those platforms as well. As you can see, as soon as you land on them, they will drop you down and possibly into a pit. And yeah, case in point, your weakest attack will be enough to take these guys out. So they really shouldn't be giving you too much any kind of trouble, but as long as they're covered in gems, you can't hurt them. And here we have another new enemy type, Metal Slag. You knock it into the lava, and it melts and dies. Obviously, you don't want to step on those hot spots yourself, because that will damage you. It won't kill you outright, though. Well, this is a conspicuous room. Just a bunch of spikes on the walls and a couple of spike platforms. Like, what is the point of this place? Well, seer magic to the rescue. And you can see we have more secret jars. We'll just nuke magic over to here. And now it's all ours. And do it, and again to get back. So that's how you get to those. Heading on down here, watch out for the fire. Hi, save guy. How do you keep getting here so fast? And in this room, we're going to have ourselves another golem to get past. Let's wait for him to get out of the way. Trying to reach that chain over there, because this is actually the better way to take him out, because as you can see, the fire, you could drop fire on him and it kills him pretty much instantly. Do watch out for that rock attack, though, because, yeah, that can hit you pretty hard. But yeah, 999 damage dropping fire on that giant rock golem. You'd think they were made of tougher stuff than that. Anyway, head down here, and we've got a key, thankfully already made. And let's go ahead and head on over here. Time to start making our way downward. Here's another one of these robot enemies. And it's dropped a Suna for us here. Oops. And yeah, case in point, don't step on fire. It's hot. And yeah, a few little secrets here. We can use the seer magic to see what's back there. Or at least it'll point you to where it is. But yeah, there's a hidden jar in there. Now, before we head through that locked door, we're going to need to head in this direction next. I'll take those. Head on over here, and we get another key. Nothing else we can do in this direction, so let's head on back. New dash can be used to get over that hot floor. And now we have a room with scrolling platforms that go up and down. Careful around them so that you don't accidentally get crushed between them. And there's another hidden jar over here, and I want it. That'll do. I'm not sure what the theme of this place is, but there's a lot of hot-related things. You would have thought that it would be named after something like that. Okay, so we have ourselves another key puzzle here, but this time each of the rock sections operates individually of one another. So let's see if we can line it up correctly. I didn't mean to hit that top one there. And then we just do this, and there we go. We'll go ahead and pull the chain and make ourselves another key. You can also use the fireball to break the mold, as you can see here. But now I'm curious. Confirmed, Shantae is stronger than a golem. Just takes that fireball like a champ. What's the golem's excuse? Now we've just got a little bit of tight platforming to do here. Nothing too terribly difficult. Just mind your timing so that you don't accidentally go into some spikes and you're golden. So we've got Save Guy again already, which can only mean one thing. Time for a mid-boss.
Risky boots. So...
You weren't behind the abductions after all. It's the work of those creatures. But what are they? And where are the others?
Aww.
Are you asking Risky Boots, the Queen of the Seven Seas, for help? The true rulers of this island are not the landlubbers up above, but rather the sirens that dwell down below.
Sirens?
7 in all. 5 that rule over their domains, 1 wretched runaway, and the one whom they all serve. If you wish to save your friends, you must destroy the 7 sirens. But first...
You'll have to get past me!
Oh, good old Risky Boots always finds a way to get into the way. So, this boss fight is going to be very similar to the first one that we had earlier in the game, back in the first labyrinth. But it's going to be made a little easier to get into our nook of safety, thanks to the Newt dash. Once she drops down, just use Newt dash to get behind her, and then you can start whipping away at her. Do be careful, though, because she does have a couple of new moves since the last time we fought her, including this dash attack here. And she can also use a bomb shot, which hits really hard, and if you're like me and you only have 5 hearts to your, or 3 hearts to your name, that can kill you instantly, so watch out. But take advantage of any opportunity that she gives you. Excuse me. Yeah, there's the bomb blast. It hits really hard, and as you can see, it covers a lot of area as well, so definitely stay out of the way of that. But still, I think just her basic running around and jumping around is probably the most dangerous thing she does, because she's kind of unpredictable when she does that. But overall, still not too troublesome of a fight. My, you're persistent. You needn't worry. I didn't come to this island to capture your friends. Those sirens can do whatever they want with them.
I'm after the real treasure.
Ta-ta! Super jump!
Treasure?
What in the world is she talking about? She obviously knows more than she's letting on, but enough of that for now. Going into this next room, there's one of the missing girls. Let's say hi.
Are you alright?
Snap out of it!
Huh?
What?
Where am I?
Was I asleep? Hold on, I'll get you out of there. Seems like this prison was designed to put you under. How do you feel? A bit disoriented, but fine otherwise. Thanks, Much Bunches, for coming to my rescue. Much Bunches? Here, I have something for you. Oh boy, another medallion for my collection!
What's this?
That is a magical fusion coin. It will allow you to transform instantly into a new form. This one bears the mark of a gastro drill.
Gastro drill?
Gastro drills are burrowing creatures who move through the dirt. Using its abilities, you may be able to locate the source of evil in this place.
Leave it to me. I promise to do my very best.
You said that exact same line in the last labyrinth. So yeah, with the Gastro Drill ability, we can press down into the dirt and drill right through it. Wherever we find yellow dirt, we can use that ability, and for any area that's already been drilled, we can move faster. So that's pretty nifty to know about. But throughout the dirt, you'll occasionally find these little purple monsters here. You can take them out by drilling directly into them, but if they come into the side, they'll damage you. So watch out for that. They'll only awaken if you break open a block adjacent to where they are. But overall, they're not too much of a problem as long as you keep moving. Now, before we move on to the left, we're going to go ahead and pick up a few secrets that we passed up along the way. We passed up a little yellow dirt along the way, so let's go ahead and take care of all that, shall we? Now we're going to need to do a little bit of traveling to get to the next section, so let's speed this up a bit. Going on up here, we find the other heart squid. And with a little additional help from the seer dance, we can create a platform so that we can get up there more easily. Alright, let's head back down. Okay, now it's time to drill into the side here. We'll head down in just a moment, but first we need to head in this direction. Because we have ourselves another key puzzle to figure out. Well, that was pretty easy. Not much figuring out here. We'll just go ahead and drop our fire. And take ourselves another scalding hot key. Gloves wouldn't be a bad idea. Now let's go ahead and make our way up. Another crystal crab here. Thank you for your contribution. Oh, and then we turned him into food. Insult to injury. Now, if we head on over here and start digging down from here, we find more treasure that we can grab. But also a treasure chest with another key. Alright, so now let's head back down to where we originally were. Once again, we can make things go faster by following the brown path of area that we've already dug up. And now let's dig down here. Don't mind the purple monsters too much. Again, if you just keep moving, they won't cause you any problems. And we have here the map. Oh, very nice to have this here now that we're almost done with this place. Although it can also show you the rooms that you hadn't been to in case you are missing any of the keys or any of the heart squids. It gives you an idea of where to look. But yeah, if we just continue straight down this path, we will eventually reach the boss. We've got more of these robot enemies here. We'll go ahead and knock this one down. And then it's going to melt down on this ground here. Let's see if we can take that one out up there. Oh, nice! Super Ball is fun. Okay. Another visit from Save Guy, which means we're getting very close to the boss now. We've got a dark room here, but it doesn't make things too difficult. It's just these two platforms. And then we'll just dig our way up here. Collect some more free goodies, including a full health and magic refill. Put in our other key, and here's the boss door. So let's see who's been terrorizing this place, shall we? Coral Siren, drills to the gills. So this boss can be kind of annoying if you don't know how to handle it. Occasionally, the trick here is to try and dig out the ground so that it gets stuck in it, and it gives you the best opportunity to get some attacks in. If you don't dig out the ground like this, then it will land on its feet, launch a fire shockwave at you, and then you only have about half the time to get some attacks in before it jumps away. As for its other attacks, it dashes across the front like that. The best way to avoid that is just duck into the ground. Simple enough. But then we have to dodge these bombs. This is probably the most difficult attack to avoid, because sometimes you might wind up going straight into one. But once again, dig out this ground. Yeah, there you go. That's what we want to try to avoid. If he doesn't get stuck in the ground like this, then we're going to have to dodge the fire, and we're not going to get as much time to get some attacks in. But all the while, you also need to, while you're digging out this ground, you also need to be avoiding all these bombs here, and any potential dash by here, like that. Whenever it goes over and pulls the lever, it's going to undo your digging work, so watch out for that as well. And there we go. When it gets stuck, pull out your super pike ball or item of choice and get as many hits in as you can. That's going to be your best opportunity to do damage. Okay, time for the bombs again. Just pay attention in the background to get an idea of where the bombs are going to be launched. Although sometimes you may find yourself having to cross them. Go across them, and that makes things a good bit trickier. Okay, doing the bombs again. Come over to this side. Dash over here. Uh-oh. Ugh. Yeah, that was a bad pattern, so wasn't quite ready for that one. Okay, she got stuck. Yeah, if you pay attention to where she jumps from, that gives you an idea of where you're going to need to dig your hole so that she'll get stuck. But if you don't dig those holes, then it can really make this boss fight drag. Okay. And there we go. Simple enough. Not a terribly difficult boss fight, except for maybe the bomb attack, which I think is a little difficult. And it may not be immediately clear how you're meant to get a lot of hits in, but once you get things figured out, yeah, the boss isn't too bad. So, overall, not bad. Sirens. So they're the ones that have been terrorizing our village. I can't wait to tell Father. Boy, you were spot on about that drill magic.
I never knew I could transform like that.
Harmony says that when we work together, we can do anything. Hey, that's just what Plink said. Plink? Is she... She's safe, back in Arena Town. Thank goodness for that. What about Harmony and the others? I'm working on it, okay? There's still no sign of it. Don't fret. We'll find them. I only wish I had the help of my lucky amulet.
What?
I used to wear it around my neck. But once while I was swimming, a big wave came and that was the end of that. Sounds pretty unlucky to me. If I had that lucky amulet, I could help you find the others. If you find it, bring it to me in Tree Town.
It's all up to you now.
Good luck! So we have to find a lucky amulet that got lost in the ocean at some point. Yeah, I feel like we might have our hands full next time. But regardless, that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and we will continue the adventure next time. See you then!